were good, but the results were bad, and you had to say, Lord, have mercy on me. You tried to do the very best that you could, but something got in the way. Lord, have mercy on me. You really was mad, and you got the cussing, and you said, Lord. Oh, you young folk, y'all playing like y'all all holy and whatnot. Don't think I don't hear you when you're away from church. You telling it like you feel it, but then you ought to turn around and say, Lord, have mercy. Sometimes you can't even get out of the driveway. I'm talking about the church parking lot. This young man has done all of this preaching, spitting, and sweating, and you'll walk out here and say, you ought to say, Lord, have mercy. Lord, forgive me, for I know not why that the Son of Man is, because I know who he is. He's all God, yet he's all man. Partial revelation. But watch this. But he reveals themselves. He reveals us to us. And they begin to answer. Now watch this. Now with this answer, truly they have heard other people say these things about Jesus the Christ. But at the same time, they bought into what everybody else was saying. What are you talking about? You remember they would eat with him, they would talk with him, they would travel with him, and then he would do a miracle and they would ask this question, what manner of man is you walking with somebody and don't even know him? Sitting down having a meal with people and don't even really know who they are. As a matter of fact, some of y'all are getting ready to go home and lay down with somebody you've been running around here for 4 and 5 years that don't love you enough to put a ring on it, and you talk about you love him and you don't even know his last name. Help me in this house. What he does is he reveals what they think. There is, number one here, a guilt conscience. He says, who do they say Son of Man is? Somebody said, well, I believe, or they say. Did you get that? Who in heaven is they? They always got something to say, don't they? Have you found out that they is the one who is saying it? Oh, y'all missed that. They normally is the one who is saying what they say. Because whoever they is him or her, they being the thing. They say you're John the Baptist. That's a guilt complex. You see, that came from Herod. You remember what Herod did, don't you? Oh, Herod was doing all right. But Herod got into this political thing, and he married a woman that happened to be his brother's wife. And as a matter of fact, the way the history would tell it, Herod had his own brother killed. But Herod was a strange kind of character. You know, nothing new is under the sun nowadays. And we're kind of wondering, you know, where these predators coming from. Well, Herod was a predator. Because, you know, Herod loved to see his stepdaughter dance. Oh, come on, help me in the house. And she must have been a dancing soul, because Herod said, look here, baby. Now, I'm looking at your mama over there. Your mama used to look like you look. And, you know, if you just dance for me. Come on, you brothers, you know how I'm talking. You know. Dance for me. And if you dance for me, I'll give you anything you want. There's some brothers in trouble right now behind that very same thing. Yeah. You had a girlfriend and a wife. Oh, Lord, have mercy. You promised the girlfriend, if you just dance for me, I'll give you anything that you want. But you forgot about that 50% rule that's in the state of Texas. If you're in California, you forgot about alimony. Yeah, you go and dance. You can go and dance. I want to make sure my check gets here at the first of the month. in order for you to really be serious, you got to be mad and cussing and fussing all of the time. But you know what? I want to live. And I can't live if every 15 minutes I'm concerned about something. The Reverend got a plaque in his office. Don't sweat the small stuff. If you don't understand who I am by virtue of Christ, you'll never know what Christ is doing. If you don't know where we're going by now, you've already missed the bus. If you don't understand how to love one another by now, there is no love in your heart. And what you might need to do is allow God to change your stony heart and give you a heart of flesh that you might learn how to love somebody. The Lord is working on me. And when you bind yourself, you can readily say that I'm under construction. You might want to excuse the mess. You're going to help me here because I am under construction. I know I look pretty holy right now, but please excuse my mess because I'm still under construction. Because God bounded me a long time ago, and there have been some things that He's loosed in my life. But you got to understand, I'm not yet what I'm going to be. But thank God I'm not what I used to be. That lets me know that I'm still under construction. And if you'll be honest with me today that you're still under construction, that you're not what you're going to be. But thank God you're not what you used to be. There ain't anybody here that don't mind testifying. You used to be a wretch undone, but now God, oh God, now God has picked you up, turn you around, place your feet on solid ground. If you be honest with me today, you used to cuss like a sailor, but now God brought you into the church house. You learned how to pray like John prayed. You, if you'll be honest with me, you used to close the club down with your singing and dancing, but now God, oh God, has you in the choir loft, and you're singing the song between Moses and the Lamb. Now God has you in the pulpit, and you're singing the song, I love the Lord, for He heard my cry and pitied every groan. As long as I live and trouble ride, I'll hasten to His throne. Maybe there's some of you that's still yet doing what you're doing, but hang on a little while longer. God will, I wish I had some help in this house. God will take care of you. Is there anybody here who knows my Jesus? Have you tried Him? Is He all right? All right, all right, all right. Won't He walk with you? Won't He talk